What is up, guys, and welcome back to another day here at Whitley Auto Works. The day is finally here. The Whitley Auto Works shop truck Silverado is prepped up. We got to wet sand it real quick, clean it up real good, tape it up, and we'll finally get into painting. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. Let's get this thing sanded and let's get into painting. Alright guys, so I know it's been a few. We have got the truck in the background all taped up and ready. The roof is black now, as you saw in the previous video. I had a little bit of an issue with vinyl decals not working, so I ended up having to reprime everything and get it all together, and that's alright because I wasn't too happy with the design that I had with it, but it's all part of the process. Like I said, this is a freestyle, so what we end up with is what we end up with, and I'm going to keep doing it until I get it the way I like it. So all right, let's get this thing based in black and let's keep going. Alright guys, so catching back up with you, it's about 4 days later, and what I've been doing is giving this plenty of time to cure out, because that's the whole thing with Rustoleum. It doesn't cure very quickly. The way you counteract that is you throw that hardener additive you saw in it. So it's 4 days later, and I've been going over the whole thing with red Scotch-Brite. Now, the way you check this is you can wipe over it with a wet rag, or with, your cleaning solvent, your wax and grease remover, your Prepol, and as long as it slicks back, that's going to be the actual finish you end up getting. So I've scuffed it all up with this, and now, time to do some design work, some more taping off, and yeah, then we'll be ready to start spraying and keep on rolling. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so fast forward a little bit later, I'm going to kind of turn around and show you what I got so far on the truck. Now, a lot of this is not going to make sense, and I don't want to give too much away at the moment. And if I fail at this, you're not going to see it at all, probably. I don't know. I might do a fails on this paint job because, man, this has been, very elaborate and very kicking my butt. But anyways, all right, so you see the little areas behind me where I got cutouts? I'm going to be spot shooting that, and I'll show you what I'm going to be using in a minute. But I got some decal overlays. I got one actually laid on the top because the top section is going to be a different color than the bottom section. So there's going to be a lot to it. I'm going to kind of just walk you around and kind of show you certain things. We're going to get to painting, and you're going to see it all to come together. And once it all comes together, you'll understand better. But I'm going to quit yapping and just show you what I got. And yeah, we'll keep moving along. All right, so the bottom section is going to stay black. And I got decals to go right here and down there, and little inlays right here. So that's actually a stencil. So I'll pull that off after I spray it, and then you'll see the Whitley Auto Works logo ghosted in. So a lot of work to do, and yeah, I'll catch up with you in a few. Alright guys, so just to personalize this truck a little bit, I made Whitley Auto Works stemples. This is my new logo. I'm going to have it on the truck. Because, hey, it's a shop truck. You got to represent it, right? What I've done is I've done a little Colorshift square right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stencil on there first. And what I did is I used the Rustoleum Colorshift. I scuffed this all around with 400 to kind of feather it out. That way I don't have any hard edges. I went over it with 600 with the Scotch-Brite. And now I'm going to apply the stencil. Then what I'm going to do is shoot this whole section with gloss black and then peel the stencil away so you'll have the Whitley Auto Works logo color shifted into it and then gloss black, and then clear the whole panel at one time. So just little cool things like that. They're going to set this whole paint job apart and make it cool. So I'm going to apply the stencil and we'll keep moving along. Now, like I say, you see how this vinyl's kind of popping up right here. So I'm just going to have to kind of push it down and, you know, just do it like that. I'm doing it with the back side of my hands. I don't want the oils to get on it. And you're just going to kind of press it down and get it best you can, because you're going to remove this as soon as you apply the black to it. So this is stencil vinyl. It's made specifically for doing stuff like this. So, all right, let me get some black and we'll spray it. Alright guys, you can probably hear it's raining today, but I figured, hey, at least get some stuff taped up. So, like I said, we're doing a two-tone on this truck. There's my little inlay. So the top section is going to be a different color than the bottom section. And that's where we're at right now. So yeah, all taped up. I got a little secondary line right there because I want it to kind of have a break and be apparent that it's a two-tone, that it was done intentionally. So anyways, it's just a long process, and like I said, if this had been base coat automotive, I could have done all this in one step. But with Rustoleum, you got to take days and just really got to take your time. So, but it'll pay off in the end. So, all right guys, so we got everything taped up, and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, what am I going to do color wise up top? Well, a way, you guys have been watching my videos for a while, watching over 100 plus spray outs, and there's one pearl that has done more views than anyone else, and that's the Midnight Blue Colorshift pearl from Sea Pigments. So I picked up a jar of it. We're going to do the top section in that, and I think it'll look really, really pretty. So I'm going to mix up some. We're not going to need a whole lot because the biggest piece of real estate is the hood. And then it's just pretty much trim area all around it. And that's going to be the two-tone. The bottom section is going to be black. So probably about, I'd say about a teaspoon and a half. Probably get it. About 5 grams. And probably going to do about, I don't know, probably about 40 ounces of clear. So I'm going to get to mixing and let's get it spraying. Alright guys, so a little bit of time has passed since the last little bit of footage I showed you. You saw me do the top in the Colorshift. You saw me do the bottom in the black. What I did was I sealed everything down with 2 coats of clear. I went back with 400 and 600 and kind of leveled everything out so you wouldn't see the lines. And I did that about 3 days later after clearing the truck again. So this has been a bit of a process. So now I've got everything sanded back down with 600 again. We're going to hit it with 2 to 3 more coats of clear. That way everything's sealed in. You don't see the lines. Everything lays out like it's supposed to. And yeah, I'm going to get this done and we'll do the final reveal. Alright guys, so the Whitley Auto Works shop truck is finally done. Now it does need a good cut and buff, but the weather's been kind of fighting me on this one, guys, so I'm going to do that on a future episode. The paint is still curing out, if you believe it or not, and but I wanted to go ahead and get the footage and bring you guys just a whole conclusion, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the reveal on this. So this thing is Rustoleum from head to toe, guys. Rustoleum bed liner on the front bumper and the mirror caps. Also, we did Rustoleum on the wheels. I did that in a past episode. So they're gloss black Rustoleum. It's got a two-tone Rustoleum paint job, as you saw, gloss black on the bottom. And it's got a blue Colorshift, midnight blue Colorshift pearl over top. I did Colorshift out of a can, Rustoleum graphics on both sides. On that side, it's pink and gold Colorshift. On this side, it's green and gold Colorshift. And I got a Whitley Auto Works decal on the rear. It's Whitley Auto Works with the YouTube logo. And halfway through that logo, it changes over from the pink to gold Colorshift over to the green to gold Colorshift. So it's a dual Colorshift. So a lot of crazy little touches on this. I was going to do a 90s theme paint job at first and go really crazy with it, but I wanted to go more traditional. I've had a lot of you guys asking me about how you would go about doing a Rustoleum two-tone, so I wanted to show that. And just do something kind of classy looking that would look good long-term on this. As far as everything goes, like I said, this thing has 22-inch wheels with 265, 35, 22 tires on it. Josh from Midnight Auto YouTube come in, big shout out to him. Helped me with the lowering kit on it. We C-notched the rear. We put a flip kit on it. It's a 6-inch drop. We put 1-inch lift shackles to bring it back up to a 5-inch drop. On the front, it's got 3-inch lowering springs, so it's a 3.5 drop all the way around, and it really completes the look of this truck and gives it that cool street rod, just tough urban assault vehicle look as far as, you know, my opinion goes. But also, a big shout out to OEDRO for sending out the headlights and taillights. They look awesome. Really sleeked up the truck and just complete everything, the whole look of this truck. And I can't be happy to work with them. We're going to be working with them on some future stuff as well, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are interested in any other Rustoleum spray outs, different pearl combinations, we got tons of content on this channel, tons of really cool stuff to check out. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell notification so you won't miss an episode, and drop me a like and comment and let me know what you thought of this. I always tell you guys to rate it, so I guess rate it 1 through 5. 1, you don't really care for the paint job. 5, it's the greatest thing you've ever seen, and anywhere in between. I'll try to have product links to everything I used in this video in the description. If not, you can click the Ask Seat on YouTube. That takes you to my Amazon store where you can buy everything there. We do get a small kickback, but it don't cost you guys anything extra, and you get all the benefits of Amazon Prime and everything else they have to offer. That's going to be it for me today, guys. I don't know what more I can say about it. It was just a fun build. Did take a while. I was sick in the process, but I'm going to try and get back to it and go strong in the new year. Welcome to 2025 Whitley Auto Works. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.